Hi, I'm Rory from the Insureblocks team. We've decided to start licensing our material to our members using the Creative Commons approach. And I want to explain to you what Creative Commons is so you can make the best use of both the Creative Commons and also of our material in your own innovation projects. So the best thing to compare it to is the use of physical land. That's most relatable. And in Britain, the most famous common is probably Wimbledon Common. And if you go to Wimbledon High Street, which is behind me now, you have lots of shops and houses with fences and closed doors to indicate private property. All the gardens are walled off, so it's not commons, it's private, and that's what all that furniture says. When you move towards Wimbledon Common, the landscape changes, the indicators of ownership change, and you can see that behind me there are no gardens and walls, and you could recognize the commons because everyone is walking their dog on it. So they know it's commons, it's land owned by someone, so the Queen or some individual, but common citizens have certain traditional rights over that land, for example, to walk over it or even to collect wood or sometimes to graze their animals on it. And you see lots of signs around on that common. It's not rule-free. You see signs around saying that you can and can't do certain activities as you walk over the commons. So it's land with a specific legal classification, even some rules, and it's not entirely private and restricted at the same time. So the public can enjoy it together with the owners. So Creative Commons is the same approach, but for intellectual property this time. It's a way of sharing the usage of that IP with lots of people without compromising notions of ownership, and while at the same time spreading an open source philosophy, which we have here at Insureblocks. So it's an agreement between the owners of the IP and the people that they're inviting to use it. It's also, by the way, the name of the US organization that encourages the use of Creative Commons and publishes lots of the licenses which people use to give their works a more open and sharing status. So the form of commons ownership which Insureblocks has decided to use from the Creative Commons library allows you to share the material, so you're welcome to do so, to copy, to redistribute it, even to adapt it if you want to for your own purposes, even if that purpose is a commercial purpose, so that's fine. If you do so, though, you have to inform people of the source. You have to say it comes from us. So you have to say it's adapted from an original material which we've published. You also have to publish your remixed material or the reuse of our material under a Creative Commons license with the same terms as ours. So like that, we spread the idea of open sourcing the stuff down the value chain. If you have any questions about that and want to know more, you can reach out to us. We'll be happy to engage with you on that. And we hope the material we publish can be useful to you and that this short video helped you to understand the notion of Creative Commons. Thanks a lot for listening.